My name is Rashaad Muhammad, also known as Politically Oppressed, PO. On August 11th, 2025, I was falsely arrested by the Atlanta Police Department. I was in a bluff. I got in a shooting. I was charged with aggravated assault. I was sent to Rice Street, Fulton County Jail. I told the police on my way to Fulton County that I had medical issues, and I didn't, at no point, I think I was going to jail, but with me refusing to speak without a lawyer, that's what, that's how I ended up getting incarcerated.
You wish to talk to me at this time without a lawyer present?
Am I under arrest?
No. You're. So, in order for me to talk to you, I have to read these. You are already in the back of someone's car in handcuffs. I just got out here, so I don't know what's going on. So, I don't know your situation right now. I'm just trying to get the story of how we all ended up over here with all these cops and stuff. So if you want to talk to me and tell me what happened, cool. If not, then we'll just leave it like this.
Right, but that's what I'm under arrest.
For right now, you are not. You're detained.
I would like to speak with a lawyer before I make
Huh?
I would like to speak with a lawyer before I make a statement.
Okay, cool.
On my first appearance, I was denied bond. I was told I was a threat to society. It's my first violent charge. I'm not a felon.
Convicted, not convicted.
You know, in Georgia, no. He's got a felony arrest at Arizona, but it's not showing if he's a convicted felon or not.
Everything I did was illegal in my eyes, and they told me that I would have no bond and I was a threat to society. And my preliminary hearing was set for September 3rd. So it's August 11th. I had to wait till September 3rd with no bond now. So in between time, I was sick. I kept getting sicker. I was telling all my family on the phone, like, hey, I'm going down, I'm getting sick. These folks ain't giving me my medicine. I even signed a release for my medicine with the doctor at Rice Street. And they were supposed to send my medicine from the pharmacy to the jail because the jail didn't have it. But every time I went to pill call, they said, Muhammad, we ain't got nothing for you. I couldn't believe it. I'm probably the sickest person in there. And I wasn't in the MOU. I was on 3 South. So it's still a medical pod, but it was an open dorm. So I wasn't in the MOU, I was in an open dorm. Now, granted, the whole time, other inmates are seeing me get sick. I'm still dealing with just regular Rice Street politics, but I'm sick. So time goes on, I'm getting sicker and sicker. The other inmates are seeing me getting sick. I'm steady trying to seek a provider to get my medicine, to get some type of help, because now I'm realizing it's getting worse and worse as the days are going on. I'm getting weaker and weaker. So fast forward to August 29th, one of the inmates saw me throwing up black stuff in the corner. And he said, hey, I need to help Muhammad. Muhammad going down over here, because I got to the point where I couldn't even get up off the floor, and I was throwing up black stuff. I finally got my stretcher call. I went to Grady. They told me that I had an infection, and they needed to put tubes in my kidneys because my kidneys were swollen. So that's a 25-minute, 30-minute procedure. But during that procedure, something happened. I went into a coma for 2 weeks, and I woke up and I went into septic shock, what they call septic shock. And basically I woke up and all my exterior limbs was dead. They had to pull the blood from the non-important parts of my body to keep my heart alive. They told me my brain shut down, my heart shut down, and I was basically dying. They called my family about it, do not resuscitate, and all those type of things. But granted, when you're in Grady detention, you can't talk to nobody, you can't have visitors. So I don't know what's going on. I woke up like this. I thought it was later that day. It had been 2 weeks. I just closed my eyes and opened them. So I did get to see my family initially really quick. They let them come in there and see me. But according to them, they were basically just saying their final goodbyes. But I didn't know what was going on because, again, I'm in Grady detention. So I'm handcuffed to the bed, leg to leg, leg to bed, and my hands was cuffed. I woke up out of ICU handcuffed. So I had blisters all over my hands. My fingers were black like frostbite. My legs were nephrotic. The skin was falling off my legs. And I got discharged. They sent me back to Rice Street. Just like that. Black fingers, black legs, blood, skin, all the nasty stuff. I'm going to show y'all some pictures. But I went back to Rice Street like that. Rice Street, they damn near looked at me like I was a ghost. Like, what are you doing here? We can't take care of him. So they get mad at Grady. So now it's a little ping pong thing where I'm going back and forth from Grady to Rice Street, Grady to Rice Street, because Rice Street didn't have the proper care to take care of me at that point because it was so bad. So when I go back to Grady, they tell me they had to amputate above the knee. I looked at the doctor like he was crazy. They're not taking my legs for what? I walked in here. Why are you telling me you got to amputate my legs now? I didn't understand what was going on because, again, I didn't have any family there to advocate for me. I couldn't Google anything. I couldn't look on my phone. So I was just at the request of the doctors, and they telling me they got to take my legs now. So now I'm getting a little, a little weary, and I'm tripping a little bit because I don't have anyone there to advocate for me. So they ended up doing the amputations. They did below the knee amputations, and they amputated a few of my fingers and things like that. Long story short, I feel like Fulton County is negligent. What they did to me was wrong. I feel like I got the biggest case coming out of Fulton County since the brother with the bed bugs. What's going on in Fulton County, what I realized while I was there is wicked. I really feel like they're killing us in Fulton County, and somebody needs to be held responsible for what they did to me, because in the end, they ended up dropping my case. My case was dismissed on April 2nd on the grounds of self-defense and lack of evidence. So I should have never went to jail in the first place. So you telling me I did 7 months in detention for no reason, and I lost my limbs for what? Pure negligence on part of the police department, Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and NAPCare, who, that's who Rice Street contracts with for their medical department. So I'm just putting everybody on notice. I want everybody to know that I'm home now. I am free, but they took everything from me. They took my phone, my wallet. I still don't have my phone. I still don't have nothing. They destroyed my wallet, my credit cards, everything. I have to start completely from scratch, let alone I missed 7 months out of my daughter's life, out of my family's life. I have to completely start over, let alone with a new body and a new way of life. Physical therapy, my home health care just expired, so I have to try to get that restarted. But I have to start a whole new life. I need a lot of new things, and I feel like they should be liable for that. And this is my new journey, and this is where we are.